All right, g'day guys, Dan here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm sitting in my car right now. I got to move it out of my garage because I just had a bike box, which is over there, arrive with a new bike, and I have a rad announcement to add to that. But I can't say it just yet. I don't know how to release it, but this is me just capturing the moment. So you may be watching this video after I've actually announced it. But so here I am, I'm sitting in my Suzuki. I need this space to build the bike. But of course, when I got in, the battery was dead, which I kind of knew. So I'm just gonna go get the Hilux, bring it down, jumpstart the car, and then move them both out of the way. But you know, like sure, I could have just given up just then, but no problems, only solutions. And I got so many people to thank, to be grateful for this bike. And then I'll have a build afterwards. I'm gonna change a whole bunch of components as well. So yeah, stick along for the story. Make sure you subscribe. Right, so I got the Hilux keys, and just so you know, this delivery of a bike has completely thrown out the day that I had planned. I'm actually doing nothing of what I had planned now, but that's okay because this all ties into it. It really, really does. All right, we are hooked up. It's time to start her up. 13 volts, yeah. All right, here we go. All right, she's Gucci, except for that. It'll disappear. All right. Boom. Okay, that is sorted. We'll put the cover back on. Hilux is back on the road. Okay, it's got a fuel leak, so it can't drive for too long. Just park it here. Alright, so the next step is to transform this area into my bike mechanic workstation. And all right, so we're just getting ready. Now I've decided that by the time you're seeing this, I've already announced that I'm riding for Bikes Online this year for 2026. Good morning, it's Dan here, coming to you live from Sydney, Australia, one of the best cities in the world and the best place to ride your bike and chase your dreams. I'm beyond stoked to officially announce that I'm a proud brand ambassador for Bikes Online Australia for 2026. And this bike here is the Polygon Colossus T9 that I'll be riding for the year. This bike is built for speed and progression, and for pushing your limits on all types of trail. As a mountain bike coach, I only align myself with brands I truly believe in. And Bikes Online and Polygon continue to deliver real performance and progression for all levels of rider and all levels of budget. I want to give a huge shout out to the Bikes Online crew for believing in what it is that I do. A special shout out goes to Jono and Brad for making this all happen. So if you're new here and you want to see more of the Colossus T9, then make sure you hit the follow button on all social media platforms. I'm wishing you a happy new year for 2026. May this be the best year for you yet. Let's go. All right. This video is the day of me receiving the bike, and I've just got this need to build it. We've now set up the operation, got some good light coming in. Heck yeah, let's go. Got the tools out, and I'm actually gonna build the bikes. But this is the experience. This is why Bikes Online is so good. They ship you the bike direct to your house, and then you can, in your own setup, get familiar with your bike, learn it, put it together. Got my tool bag out with the tools I think I'm going to need, all my lubricants. I got some super fresh cloths, one half used and one that's going to be for chain and grease. First things first. Last one.
Can I open it?
Go on. Holy, this is it. Oh my gosh.
Look how
I know, man.
I'm so happy I helped you choose this one.
All right, here we go. Got to take the bike out now. Never an easy task, by the way, but I'll take out this first. That's for the tyre. That's pretty cool. Bikes Online. So I'm not too sure what will be in here. Probably pedals maybe, and a few tools, I would imagine. You get a little torque wrench so you can torque your bolts. That's pretty cool. That's a really clever thought. The tools you need, a wrench here for putting on pedals. Okay, sweet. Cool, so you get tools to build your bike. Then you get the manual, it's going to tell you how to put it all together. I believe this is the bag for the glove compartment, the poly pocket they call it. You get some pedals. Pretty cool looking seat. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to take the wheel off and the handlebars off. Actually, I'm going to put the handlebars on first before I move the bike. How good is this though? Ultimate care on your packaging. I'm going to keep these. Alright. Look at those rotors.
Shiny.
Look at this thing, yo. Okay, so
We all made it look cool.
I'm going to put this on first. cinch it all up a little bit more. Dude, this bike is so sick. Not super tight. Oh no. All good, and we're back on. Okay, so I've got to take the reflector off. I don't need it. Boom. So I'm going to have to loosen, I need more cable up here. So I have to loosen this off, get more out of here. Here we go, I'm going to put it up in the stand now. So we had to pause momentarily from recording. It was getting a bit tricky. All right, so we've got the bike in the stand now. It is this beautiful sort of silverish gold. Spin a little bit. Okay, that's that one. Pedals are on, now it's got to put the front wheel on, so I'll remove all this stuff over here first. I'll put music. Alright, so there's a little bit of grease on this, but I'm going to re-grease it. Same thing again, just a little bit. I'll step on that later. Disc side goes in first, it's on this side, on the other side.
Right, now you're ready to ride.
Ready to go. Yeah, looks good, doesn't it? It's been a while since I built a bike. You've got to take these out, but save them because they come in handy later on in life. If I squeeze that lever now, the pistons will close and they won't retract, or they will, but not far enough, so you won't be able to get the disc in. There we go.
I'll pop it in. Yep, it's coming through.
Can I hear that?
Yeah, what's that?
So, what happens when you get a bike out of a box is generally the calipers aren't aligned, and if you can hear this, come closer for me.
Yeah.
Have a listen. So the disc is touching a little bit on this side. Now what it actually might suggest is the disc is slightly warped a little bit. Hear that? So it doesn't touch?
I think it's
touch.
around where the orange thing is.
Cool, so one thing I'm going to do, I won't put my greasy hands on, I'll just wrap this around. I'm just going to give it a bit of a flex that way. And just see. Whoop.
Oh no!
Get closer now? No. Yeah, I just think I need to center the caliper. Super simple. So the brake, let's have a look at these brakes, dude. Shimano XTR, dual piston. It's got the cooling fins. Just look at the finish on it. Okay, so I've just tightened up the brake slightly, which is centering, yeah, but it's centering the pads around the disc. So I just need to get the caliper straight. This is a good little trick. Okay, no problem, because I actually have a set of Galfa brakes to go in this thing, so it's gonna look even better. Bigger brakes too. These are 180 millimeters.
Yeah.
Yeah, 180. So I'm going to 203s front and rear. It's gonna stop even faster. Rear brake, that works well. There's no rubbing on the rear brake. This is electric, so I don't know if I've actually got to turn it on or not. Maybe I should have read the manual, but I guess this is part of learning a new bike, right? Maybe the batteries need to be charged. All right, so my over-enthusiasm to get this thing built as quick as I can, I've decided that I'm not going to finish it within the hour, and it really does help if you have the battery in. So, after many minutes of contemplating, just got to put this clip back on. All right, now I have to get back onto the app, I guess, and pair it. Okay, so the battery needs charging. That's going to put a big pause on this build. I'll get it charged, and I might just go take some photos in the sunshine of this bike and see what it truly looks like under the natural sun.